Welcome to our TrueCoach tutorial. What we want to do in this video is just get you really familiar with the way that the TrueCoach app works. We used to have a TrueCoach walkthrough video and then the app updated and it's all different now. So I will put a disclaimer that we're filming this in April of 2022, and if the app updates, we will do our best to do another update video. But bear with us if you feel like there are some things that might be different from this video. We're going to give you our best overall tutorial so that you feel really comfortable opening up your app and getting right into your workout. Okay, so first things first, when you open your app, you're going to see two different buttons at the top. You see upcoming and you see past. Now, if you're doing the workouts on the days that they're prescribed, so if you're on the 4-day program, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're always doing it on those days, you never have to worry about it. But for most people, they're gonna either miss a day or they're gonna have to rearrange their schedule a little bit differently, and that's totally fine. You're just gonna notice that the workout will go from upcoming. If you say you were gonna do Monday's workout on Tuesday, it won't be in upcoming anymore, it will be in past. So you're just gonna click on that past button, then you're gonna be able to find any workouts that you haven't completed in the app. So you'll be able to find that Monday workout on Tuesday, you open it up from there, and you can enter in your results, complete the workout, and it will go into your completed workout. So don't worry about where you find it, you can update it no matter which it's in, if it's in upcoming or if it's in past. All right, one other quick note on past workouts. You might notice sometimes you go to past workouts and all of a sudden it says that there are no past workouts. It probably means that it's the start of a new month and your past workouts are in a previous month. So just go ahead and scroll over to the other month and it's gonna pull them back up. So don't panic. All right, so let's get into the actual workout. So when you click on the workout of that day, you're gonna see there's a lot to scroll through. Everything is on the same page, and all the way down from top to bottom is gonna be the entire program. It can look really overwhelming when you first open it. So I recommend not scrolling yet, but actually just going one segment at a time. So we're gonna start with the warm-up. You see it has a little fire flame and it has the warm-up bar, and you're gonna see the instructions for the warm-up. But above the instructions, you're gonna see some videos. The first video is gonna be our walkthrough video. This is gonna be where we go over the rationale behind this volume. So that's gonna change every single month, and it's gonna change with each new volume. So we always recommend watching that before you even start that new volume so that you get a good sense of what to expect in this month's workout. Now after that, to get to the next video, you're gonna swipe left and you're gonna scroll to the next video. And these are all gonna be the warm-ups that are gonna be written in the instructions. So you're gonna be able to find a video demonstration of every warm-up exercise. So now as you go through the instructions, you're gonna see perform however many drills in this segment, and you're gonna see how many reps you're supposed to do. You're gonna see some descriptions of that exercise. And then again, if you need a video demonstration of that exercise as you're reading through it, you just go up to the top and you can swipe and find the one that you're looking for. All right, now at the bottom of that warm-up, you're gonna find some key links. The first one being this TrueCoach tutorial, and also our Facebook group, the walkthrough video, a couple different links to make sure that you have if you ever need them. So that's gonna be there for you as well. And then a little bit of housekeeping at the bottom there. So that's gonna be the longest amount of text that you're gonna see within the program, but don't get too overwhelmed by it. Just know that it's actually just the 5 or 6 warm-up exercises, and that all the videos are up at the top that you can scroll through. All right, so once you're through the warm-up, you're gonna get to the exercises section. So that also has a little banner at the top to know that you're now in the workout, in the exercise section. And you're gonna notice that these are broken up by letter. So the first one is A, and that's typically a power development move, and it's just typically one exercise. And so you will see, and this is an overarching feature of Rise in general, is that there's almost always gonna be several options within the option or within the letter. All right, so for A, you're gonna see option 1 is blah, blah, blah. Option 2 is blah, blah, blah. And this is to help meet everybody where they're at in terms of their experience level, the equipment that they have available to them. This really is part of what sets Rise apart from a lot of other programs, is that we give a lot of options. And we do recognize that that can look a little overwhelming when you first open the app and you're like, this is a lot of words and this is a lot of text. But once you get the hang of going in there and picking the movement that feels right to you, it's not gonna be so overwhelming anymore. And what we recommend is the first option in each section is just the default. So that's the one that we would recommend if you don't really have an injury history, if you really have access to most gym equipment, if you feel like you're like an intermediate level lifter, that's just gonna be your default option. And then as you look through the list, you might find something that's a little more specific to people who might have equipment limitations or mobility restrictions, things like that. And so if you find that option 1 doesn't fit your needs, you might be able to find something for yourself in the the other options listed. All right, so like I said, A is typically just one exercise, even though you get to choose between some options. It's just gonna be one exercise that you're gonna go through for a set amount of sets and reps. Now, as you get down further, you're gonna see some that say B1, B2. So that's gonna be 2 exercises in a superset. So if they have the same first letter, but then a 1 and a 2, what you're gonna do is do B1, do 1 set, and then do B2 for 1 set, and then you go back to B1 and then to B2. So you're not doing 3 sets of B1, then 3 sets of B2, you're alternating between the 2 of them. And that applies whether it's a B1, B2 or B1, B2, B3, that would be more of a circuit. You're always going from one to the next, and then starting back at 1. Okay, so that gives you sort of an idea of the layout. Now I wanna go over entering your results. This is really helpful if you are going to be trying to increase your weights from week to week or increase your reps from week to week, which is what we recommend doing. You wanna be able to reference back to what you did last week. Don't rely on your memory, because I try to do that all the time and I can't remember. Always write it down, it's gonna be really helpful. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on add results for A in this case. So you add results for A, you're gonna scroll down to the open box where it says your result. You're gonna click in there and you're gonna type your results. And this is totally up to you how you wanna type it. For me, I like to say the exercise that I chose because there are different options. So I might say, let's see what these options were. Let's say I chose a single arm kettlebell reverse lunge to clean with knee drive. Of course I chose the longest thing to write, but pretend I wrote all of that out. So I would write single arm kettlebell reverse lunge to knee drive, and then I would say times however many reps I did, and then I would say dash 12 kg. So I'm writing down how many the exercise I did, how many reps I did, and the weight that I used. Now from there, sometimes this dot isn't clicked, this activity as complete. Sometimes it's automatically selected and sometimes it's not. Make sure that it's selected. So click on that so that it's highlighted a color, in this case is green, and then do add results for A. All right, you'll see that it's saved if you go back down to that results box and you can see whatever you typed in is there. All right, now like I said, the reason that we want to write this down is so that in the future weeks you can look back and find what you did. And you don't want to have to go to the past workouts and scroll through all of that. You can actually look at your exercise history for that specific exercise. So you're going to just go to that exercise you did, hit exercise history, and it's going to show you what you did last week, what you did the week before. All right, so you always have something to reference back to so that you know, oh, okay, I'm supposed to increase either by 1 rep or by weight, so I'm gonna do 11 reps this week. And you can then, something actually that I really like to do here is you can copy and paste from here. So I would usually just copy that text and then paste it into my results, but change whatever I changed for that week, either the reps or the weight. All right, now after you've done your whole workout, whenever you're done, you're gonna hit complete workout. And you're gonna see a workout summary, and at the bottom it'll say how many exercises you completed. And if it says something other than what you think it should say, it means that you probably didn't enter the results exactly the right way. Either you forgot to hit the button to enter the results, or if you got to add the results. So if it says, in this case, it says 4 out of 9, I'm gonna say, okay, I actually must have missed something. So I'm gonna go into past, I'm gonna pull that workout back up, and I'm gonna try to find wherever I missed adding results. And I'm gonna say, oh, I forgot to add this one here. And then I can make sure that this activity was completed, add results, and then when I go to complete workout, now it's updated to 5 out of 9 exercises. So if you're feeling like it didn't accurately represent how many you completed, it probably means you just have to go back and update your results completely. All right, so hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an understanding of how the whole app works and how to navigate through the workouts. Now, one thing I wanna let you know is that our billing system is actually separate from the app. This is confusing for a lot of people. So your account is not gonna show that you actually have a subscription, but you do. And if you have access to the TrueCoach app, you have a subscription. It's just through our third-party billing system. So if you need to make any changes to your account, if you need to cancel, if you need to do anything, update your credit card, you can just message us in the app here and we can take care of that for you on our billing system on our end. So the app has this little message button. You can type in whatever message you need about admin or billing and we can take care of that for you. We try to reserve the TrueCoach Messenger just for admin and billing type questions. And then if you have any questions on form or the program, we try to have those be in the Facebook group because that's going to benefit everyone in the group and we want to make sure that we can answer those types of questions publicly so that everyone can see. All right, I think that's all we have for you. We hope that's really helpful in navigating the app, and if you have any questions, send us a message.